Here we go. Are we live? I think we are. Hello, boys. 3 chromosomes, welcome. Rinty, welcome. Let's get this started, huh? Let's see. There we go. Bam. It's better. Welcome. Humongous, welcome to the stream, man. Oh my god, I have so much loaded up already for you guys. Look at this. It's absolutely mental, all of these new weapons. I don't even know where to start. While we wait for people, let's just fool around with the new weapons. I just did a thing here, which I was quite amazed at. While just quickly doing a video on the test server on the overall changes while waiting. And I mean, just have a look at this. Have a look at this. Alright. What? Oh no. And then, you know, just, oh my god. This is actually like quite slow. Let me just get the regular controls on here for now, and then let's just try to get a hot red on it as well, just to. So something is. I actually know that Spedimix pointed this out, but something has been changed with the hovers still. The overall, they feel a bit more wonky, and it definitely the acceleration of this vehicle here feels a bit worse than it used to be. But I kind of just want to. So definitely 100 meters you can send your drones out for. See what happens if you fall back a lot here. They're still just going. Oh my god, look at that damage. So they could definitely go on for some time. Chiba Bosa, welcome to stream. Cyril, welcome to stream. Jonathan Clark, welcome. What's the perk? That's what I want to know. Nearly, welcome to stream, my man. Dropping that $2 super chat. Why on earth did that not show up? Oh, my alert box is broken. I'm so sorry about that. What? No, it's not. Why doesn't it show up on YouTube either? I am so confused. But I really appreciate the super chat nevertheless, Neil. Thank you so much, man. And I'm glad to see you in the chat. Drone Wars is back. Hallelujah. Do those drones slow enemy acceleration like Spark? As far as I know, yes, they do. What we could do is we could bring in someone that could just help me test it. But I definitely do believe, from what I've been hearing, that they do just that. Extra Child Tree, do you think these drones are going to change the meta to be a bit more unskillful, if that makes sense? Well, if they're really strong and they're going to become something that people want to play with, then I do indeed believe that that is the way that it's going to be. Because it's a strong drone, and we all remember how it was back in the, what was it, late 2017, when it was literally Drone-ageddon. That's terrible. No, Neil. Drone looks hella busted. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to say the least. But besides that, we actually have a lot of interesting weapons. One weapon, I really like the concept of this weapon. Have a look, 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 have a look. Just hold that thought right there. There it is. It's this new weapon right here. Look at what this can do. So, watch what happens when I... You see that? Like, we just... Bam. It just kind of acts like a nail gun or something. You see? But watch... Like, pay close attention to the magazine here. You see that? Now, before it shoots, just guess what happens? Bam. All of the shots go out at once. So we basically have like a pretty precise tap fire gun here. Or we have a, you know, just flip the entire magazine for less accuracy. Gonna be interesting to see which one can output the highest damage. I'm thinking tap firing it will. You see? And I also think already now that it's safe to say that this weapon will be Echo. Come on, Echo. There it is. You're absolutely bullshitting me. There, and a Colossus. Yes. And 2 of the new weapons. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Weapon. There you are. Let's just try this. Yeah. I think it feels like the reload is quicker already. But I mean, this is going to be a fun weapon. I am sure it's going to be a great weapon. Alright, let's just go down to a target here that has a bit more HP. Alright, let's just start this. Oh my god. That thing is going to be able to output some serious damage. Look at that. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Ultravine, Drum Excel Buster, we already talked about that. It does indeed. That's a nail gun. Yeah, it's really dope. It's really dope. I mean, I want to see something as well because we have the reload here. When it's at 4 seconds. So like 1, 2, 3, probably 3 seconds. So if we perk 1, 2, 3, that's the same, but you get the quicker reload afterwards. So you don't really get a bonus to while you're charging it, but you get a bonus to it afterwards. How much energy is this? 4, so you can actually, oh my, you can output a lot of damage with that. We should be able to get 3 onto here. That is one stupid setup right here, but we just, you know, I'm gonna go with it. Rinsey super chatting 2 euros and eat a burger. I'll make sure to do that, my man. Thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate it. Now I want to see Neely's go through again here. There you go. There's your super chat. Oh my. Imagine this gun fused for reloading with an echo with a Colossus. Triple these, just, you know, to have a bit of fun. It's gonna be a lot of damage. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, especially because it's so accurate. Now, one weapon that I'm pretty interested about how we will exactly see working is this one. Yeah, we're not very high above the ground right now. We're definitely not. Stop making me hungry. Oh my god. I was just like, you know, do you guys see Streamlabs saying that it glitched out completely with Neely's dono there? Did you see what it says? I was like, what the crap? That would have been pretty sick. Wait, I'm on the wrong one here. There we go. The live one. That's better. Does it have any penetration? Yeah, we could actually look into stuff like that as well. I think that's a very good thing to look into. But this weapon, I don't know if you guys have tried it for yourself yet, but watch what happens here. You know, you can see me hitting this cabin. Bam, full damage. But you can also see that this is pretty, you know, thick. So, like, do you have to hit with the edge of it? What do you have to do? Well, the answer is pretty simple. Also, can we just talk about how this beam can push my camera forward, but a tree cannot? Enough about that. Watch this, watch this. Oh, that was terrible. See? 56, 24, 16. So, the less of the beam that you hit with, the less damage you deal. But, at the same time, we have a fair range here where it deals full damage. So there's not really any damage drop onto this one, but it's harder to hit, you know, full damage on the target that you want to hit. And I don't know if this means that, can we ever deal full damage to this wheel? 64. It has 50 HP, so, you know, that would make sense that we only deal 50. Is there, like, some part that we can try this on, or should we just test it? Oh, yeah, the Mandrake tip over here. Because we can shoot the Mandrake tip. So this will be good on, like, thick weapons, but on tiny weapons, probably not so much. Well, 64. 64. So I wonder if this is like... if the weapon has... Oh, 56. Yeah, see that? Oh, okay, we can still, even though this weapon is not like... It looks pretty dope the way that the shot kind of splits there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, 150 meters for the plasma cutter and still full damage. And then we have the plasma drill, which I personally really like. And I know a lot of people who was like, oh, I wish I could try, you know, scorpions and stuff, but I just don't have the money for it. They're gonna be hyped when they see this new weapon because it actually resembles a scorpion quite a lot. So basically what this weapon does is, you know, it's just a single click fire. You click, and then it shoots wherever you want it to shoot. And basically what it does is, you know, burns and heats, and then bam, burst. And I'm assuming that the burst damage equals the full damage. It's near impossible to calculate for the simple fact that you see we hit 111, which divided by 2 equals nothing. But I am also assuming that maybe the weapon deals 50 damage for each burst. But due to the fact that we heat this guy up, we also deal increasingly more damage to him. Which is, you know, kind of my theory behind it. Because the more that we heat this thing... So I'm thinking base damage could potentially be 50, but due to the fact that we heat stuff, we also deal a lot of extra damage. We have to figure if any of these things have penetration. That's kind of where we are right now. So if we can rebuild this Leviathan here. And let's see, frame. Let's just lay down a bunch of these. Like an absolute ton of these. There we go. And let's see, APC, because APC is like pretty thick. If we get 2 of these, and then no, it's not called that anymore. It's called an ampere. Let's try to see what the penetration is like here. Oh, perfect weapon for photon. Is it an energy weapon? If it is, then you're absolutely right, mate. Then it's gonna be deadly. Is it an energy weapon? Part type plasma drill. I know it is. A plasma. It says energy weapon, doesn't it? That's a combat laser. What's the Helios? The Helios is a plasma emitter. Are you a energy weapon? Are you an energy weapon? Or a plasma gun? What does the photon say? I know how we test it actually. I had this amazing idea. We're gonna test it in just a second. We'll slap the photon on and then we'll shoot it, and then we'll also shoot it with a non-photon. Big brain, I know. I do this for a living, you know. I'm a pro, so just that's how I come up with all of that. And I'm also full of bullshit. So don't listen to me too much. Great. Let's see what happens here. Do we blow up the ampere behind us in 3, 2, 1? Absolutely not. Is the part behind heated? Absolutely not. No penetration on that one. Let's see. The plasma cutter. There we go. Does it have penetration? This is gonna be interesting. Boo! Nothing happened. Boo! Nothing happened. The ampere is still there. Boo! Nothing happened. It's not even smoking. I think it's safe to say that it definitely does not have penetration. The plasma cutter have an extra bonus damage bonus if the part is heated a few seconds ago. Yeah, so this will be, you know, based on the heating. So if we just bam, you know, bam, 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 even more. If we give this a lot of HP, then you're trying to tell me that we can heat up this part right here. so much that we can actually heat it up to 100% and then shoot it with the plasma cutter and then see more than 64 times 2. That's 128. That's what you're trying to tell me, huh? Let's test it, homie. Let's test it. You could easily be right because it says something about extra damage. How do I know when this is 100%? I should know that because I'm a CROSSOUT pro. Let's see. Is this 100%? 384, that's definitely more than 100%. So yeah, you are absolutely right. So now we know how the plasma cutter works and what the perk is all about. Thank you so much for sharing that, homie. Who told me that? Richard Parent, thank you so much for sharing that. And then the photon here, bring that in. Fucking connection points on the photon. Killing me, there we go. Wait. I think, are we live again? Are we live again? We are live again. What on earth just happened? I have no idea, but let's see. Almost there. There we go. Just trying to figure why it just crashed, and we have 90 people here right now, so I'm glad you didn't go anywhere. I was just about to almost cry because, you know, I thought you guys were gonna go and I would be here by myself. So, photon cabin. Is this an energy weapon? Yep. Heat this thing up and damage away. Oh my, it is an energy weapon. So is, I'm assuming the laser cutter is as well then. Or the plasma drill, not the laser cutter, the plasma drill. There we go. Woo! The photon cabin is gonna be so nasty if all of these new weapon scales with it. Like, it's really gonna be nasty. Let's see. That was more than 500 damage. That's like almost Helios level damage. I kid you not. That's like very strong, guys. That's like really fucking strong. A solid burst of Helios on a fully heated cabin, like triple Helios, can on a photon cabin can deal, you know, around 800 damage potentially. Let's see what happens here with this weapon when this cabin is fully heated. Almost fully heated. What? What? I'm like in complete shock right at this point. This is 3 weapons. 1, 2, 3. This is 1,160 power score worth of weapons. Multiply that by the 3, and that's going to be a lot of fucking power score. That's going to be like 3,300, then it's going to be 280 on top of that. What the shit am I talking about? 180 on top of that. So it's going to be like 3,480 power score worth of weapons. Here we have 1,600, so that's going to be 3,200. So that's going to be 4,800. This deals the same as this. This is just like 1,500 power score less. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. I hope they change that. Not gonna lie. How much energy are these? These are 4 as well, but they're so big. Can they stop being so big? Because I kind of want to, you know, just... Oh my god. There we go. So how much can we deal with these? I want to see these deal 800 as well. Otherwise, they messed up the damage a bit. I hope they maybe just nerf it a little bit before they release. That's so much damage. That is literally so much damage. Look at the reload. Look at the reload. That's 1500 damage. Are they actually bullshitting me right now? Whew. These 3 weapons just bursted 1500 damage. They bursted 1500 damage and they have the reload of double the reload speed of a fucking Typhoon. 2 Typhoons on a direct cabin hit burst just below 600 damage, and yes, they deal a lot of AoE damage as well. But I mean, this is the precision of a Scorp, and a Scorpion does not do that. What the fuck? Look at that. Bam, instant 2000 damage. Photon is gonna be the biggest, you know, stock up photons, buy all of them. And if you can't buy anymore, just keep buying them. Like, buy more. I heated that thing for like half a second and I hit it for 750. That should do the trick. Bam, 1000 damage. Oh yeah, that must be enough. Bam, 1000 damage. Oh, there wasn't 1000 HP left because, you know, we killed it. Look at this. I'm gonna give this like 5 burst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead. There is nothing left to kill in my garage. There is. What? I'm in total shock right now. Welcome to stream, everyone, by the way. Yeah. Alright. This cannot be true. This is the test server, right? So if I delete something, it's not gonna go away in my... What is this to the exhibition? Perfect. And now, see, you want me to test this, but I only have these pesky hover builds that, you know, they carry a lot of... This thing has a lot of HP. Let's see how quickly we can get into the cabin here. So now if we test drive this, there we go. Big brain move. So if we can just get that thing away and just start heating the cabin here. Oh, just get... Oh, crap. There we go. You know, just heat this one for a bit. Oh, yeah. There goes my Clan Wars build. If you have a guy with a Porg on your team, just bring this, you know. Just, you bring 2 people to Clan Wars. Bring this guy and bring a guy with some porcupines. Tell the guy with the porcupines, go do your thing, and then you take care of the rest. Like, look at me just strolling down through here. Yeah, that is enough. Down with him. Oh, another noob over here. Yeah. Oh, shit. We didn't kill him. That makes me look bad. There we go. You know, just... Oh, another one over here. Away with him. See this noob here? Let's just see that one up. Probably there we go. Down with him. You know, just... Oh, away. That's no biggie. And then we have this guy. I two-shotted my Scorpion hover with 2700 HP. I just want you guys to consider that for a second, you know. I don't know what to say. I wish I knew what to say, but I don't know what to say. So, you know, has a big boy Goliath track here in the front. Should be pretty good at, you know, keeping people away from you, because that's kind of what a Goliath track does. Well, no, it ain't. you know, you meet a cricket hover. We've all been in a situation where we've had a cricket hover in front of us and be like, ugh, that's some proper spaced armor there. Well, you know what? This weapon just goes ahead and it's like, I don't give a shit about your spaced armor. Do you get me? Yeah. Melees. You kind of see where we're going with this. I think we're all kind of seeing where we're going ahead with this. These are the most stupidly OP weapons I have ever in my life seen. Like, I thought the plasma drill was good. Let's just slap those on here as well, because I kind of want to see which one deals the more damage. So you go 3 of these. There we go. Just overwrite this. Assemble this. And test drive this. If the same thing happens now, I'm actually gonna cry. They're gonna have to, like, give these weapons 1/4 of the damage that they have right now. Oh, okay, only 1100, you know, so yeah, obviously do not touch this weapon because the fucking plasma cutter is a problem. Yeah, just... Oh, this one didn't die. Impressive. There's hope, still. So the plasma drill is not as bad, definitely. Nail gun is good. I mean, obviously the nail gun is the worst gun you've ever seen after witnessing the carnage from the cutter and the drill. But it's a weapon nevertheless, so I'm not gonna, you know, neglect that. Does it even have a perk? It does not have a perk, so we're not gonna see this out. But basically what the nail gun does is that you can either shoot these really precise shots, and I really like that actually. I really think this is a funny weapon. And look at the range of it as well. And the precision. It's pretty much an autocannon when you shoot it like this. But what it can also do is... Oh, you can actually still have a decent range with this. That's quite interesting. So it's like the longest range shotgun you've ever seen. You can just... Imagine a full squad of these. Just bombarding people. Wow. I really like the concept of this gun. It's quite funny. So, yeah. I just, you know, I kind of just want to sit here and destroy my garage because I'm still trying to work my way through what just happened with the other weapons. Basically, with the plasma cutter, all you can do to affect the plasma cutter is either a, what do you call that? You know, that big engine. It's called Colossus because it's big. That makes sense. These weapons are not affected by heat. These, the only weapons that will ever be affected by heat are weapons that, you know, heat up with each shot. But all of these that have to reload for each shot, for example, the laser, the cutter here, all of those weapons will essentially all be affected by reload bonuses and not modules that increases cooling or reduces heating. That's the same thing. You know what I mean. Radars and coolers. But once again, let me just... Bam. Yeah, it's so stupid. They're never gonna get it here in this state because this state is just broken. It's actually so broken. One thing that I have not looked at all is how does my hovers feel now? Oh, wow, that was slow. Even better, my test scorpion will not be destroyed by the changes to the perks. Oh, it feels like a boat. It really feels like a boat. I just don't get it. Didn't the devs say that they wouldn't touch hovers besides just removing the inertia? So I think this is what was wrong with the hovers on the last test server. They are slow more than they're supposed to be, and this is due to some piece of code that they might not have changed since a test server a long time ago, because this is an old version of the game with some of the new stuff in it. And the reason that I say this is because, as you have seen some people comment, the Rupture is gone from here, the Locust is gone from here. It's not in the technology tree, and I don't think I have it in my storage either. Let's see. The Locust is here. Is the Rupture here? We cannot even search for it. I don't think it is. I would be surprised. Nope. And the Locust is not there if you search for it either. So I'm pretty sure that this is an old server that does not have everything. And I think what could potentially be wrong is that it has some sort of version of either hover scripts or the way that movement and speed and acceleration is calculated. It might have a script that, you know, is not on the live server, which is why the new changes compared with, you know, some of the old makes it so that they work like this. Because I think this, combined with what they wanted to do in the previous test server, made hovers completely unplayable. Something in there did not work together. And this is still not the way that hovers is supposed to be. They're not supposed to be this slow, because they still haven't said anything about a nerf to acceleration. So we're staring at the old hover functionality still, just without the penalty to strafe speed. So this is still not the way that hovers is supposed to work. Mark my words before us content creators go out there and say anything else. Myself included, I did it as well, but I also did remember to comment about it and say that it was actually not as broken as it was supposed. You know, they were more broken than they were supposed to be. So I think the only thing we will see is the hovers sitting lower. And while this hover was supposed to sit lower, I don't know if I would say that it does. It's okay though, because it also has a lot of hovers on it, so it would be reasonable if it was actually, you know, too high. Next thing we have is that we can try to remove just a couple of these and just try to remove a couple weight modules here, you know, something that weighs a lot. There we go, because now this is a full hover. And I think especially is this lower than before? Is this lower than before, guys? I want to say no. I really want to say no. But I would also have to pull some, you know, pull some videos from the live server in order to see if it actually is. My immediate reaction is this is not any lower, but I might be wrong. We test that by just, this is Lance, let's just see. This dude should, like, the top row there of lances should fit perfectly into my build. That hover is not any lower than it was before. That hover is not any lower than it was before. I'm almost certain. What is this? Oh, it's like a... It's like a wedge hover that doesn't really work. Let's just see if we can get something here with a proper wedge. These guys I usually fly over with ease. This is not a problem really. Let's see. Nah. I don't really think... Oh wow, the mouth of this dog is moving. That's pretty dope. I want to go ahead and, you know, just drop the bomb and say I don't think hovers are very much lower. 14% should be noticeable. 14% should be noticeable indeed. Sideways hover are always lower or higher. Well, that's very true. That's very true. Because this guy, he's hanging decently low. But I think the fact that this sideways hover is lower because the weight is balanced like this has been an issue since forever. But that also means that you in theory should be able to get this effect with a non-sideways hover. And you know, at least I think. Try. Oh yeah, we haven't with the plasma guns. Is this the plasma gun? This is the plasma drill. What plasma gun? Do you mean the epic version or the legendary version? Sorry. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Or do you mean this one? Nope. It's not. It's not if you mix the hovers, it's for either one of them, because no one mixes hovers, so... Let me just see here. Alright, let me read to you guys what it says. Where on earth is it? Hover balance tweaks. On the test server, the flight altitude of cars with hovers is reduced by 14%. So it's not about having both in order to do it. So yeah. Let's see. What was he looking at? We haven't even looked at this gun at all, actually. Tension, overheat. I don't really know how this works. To be fair, because... You see, if I hold this down, then we get more and more damage. But if I hold it down for too long, the weapon overheats. But now I also think it deals more damage. The more overheated the gun itself is. We could actually test this. Let's see. It's just going to be hard to hit the exact same, you know, moment to shoot, but we're going to try. So let's shoot this bad boy in the rear here and just fully fire up the weapon. 649. And then, you know, we're just going to try to fully overheat this gun. It has to do something with it because 641, okay, absolutely nothing. So I just think the gun maybe heat itself if you... But then it doesn't really have a perk, that makes no sense. Then the perk is just, if you hold down the button for too long because you're an idiot, then you won't be allowed to shoot. Oh! Wait. Nah, the reload is still very high. I thought it might have affected the reload time. But it didn't. One thing that's worth noting is that this increases your damage, but so does this. Maybe. We'll have to see. Neo Dual Legendary Gun, 600 damage. Neo Triple Epic Gun, 1.5k damage. Yes. The Neo Cabin? Yeah, I have. And basically, for those of you who does not know what it does, let's see, frame. Let's just make it like a 60 frame setup here and grab the Neo Cabin. Where is it? Oh, also the new wheels. That's actually a very good question. Let's just see if... Whoops. How much spacing do I have in between here? 3. So I was just stupid. There we go. And now, you know what? Let's just go with a couple of Bigfoots here. That's probably going to be just fine. Basically, what it doesn't say what the perk does, but you know, again, since I'm such a big brain, I've actually gone ahead and figured it out myself. Yeah, just like that. So right now you see that we're going to 70, and that's because we're in this. I think this helps you reload your weapons or cool down your weapons faster. But then, oh yeah, because it's blue up there. Then when I switch to this, it shut something off. And now we're doing 75, 76, 77. But now we're doing 70. So, and I see some heat coming up from there. So I'm assuming that this is something to do with weapon heating. And this is something to do with moving faster. What it exactly means, I don't know as of right now. Because the perk says perk power is power. So basically what this means is that power is power. And of course we do not know what that means. For sure. Evan Fetty, welcome to the stream. Jethro Lim, welcome to the stream. Now there's a new drone target wheel. So what does it do? Basically what the new drone does is, let's see here. Crap. Oh, also wheels. Are the new wheels in here? The new wheels are not in here. Drone. What the new drone does is this, which is fairly interesting. Ram out here. And if I now launch my drones, I target this guy and I, just send my drones over there to attack him. And then I can go anywhere. I can go over here, watch the backside of this sign, just stare at this sign and I get a kill. I can grab this guy and I can just be like, oh, I don't want to be in the fight, I'm feeling off today, so I'm just gonna go over here and sit, just spin around, drive in circles over here by myself while my drones get the job done. So basically the drones, it's like a Caucasus and a drone and a spark went to a bar and then the rest is history. And exactly what Rinsey just said. Go live on Twitch? Nah, I like the YouTube streams better for this. And guys, we have 190 people, 191 people here right now. You guys are killing it. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I'm really honored to see this many people here. I really am. Thank you so much. Oh, Gemstone, welcome to the stream. One is power, the other is faster reload. So it's like a mix between an echo and whatever cabin would ever give you extra power. The call. It's a mix between the call, just that you don't actually have to drop any drones to get more movement or more power. And something along the lines of faster reload. Is that then echo or is it like cooldown for weapons? It must be like the echo. Cooldown to overheating energy weapons and increases cabin power by 20%. Alright. New drone is basically flying mini spark. If you need fast reload, here you go. If you need faster cap, here you go. Exactly. Every drone should be like this, not a free-for-all. I don't know if a lot of people will agree on you on that because people hate drones already. Desolation 806, welcome to stream, my man. They cancelled nerf of hovers. I mean, it was a bit too strong to say the least. He's a burger. King Aiden, I think we will actually be going live on Twitch tonight if if you want to sub, my dude. So just hang in there and I'll go there later. Anyone knows where I can download the test server? You can actually get the test server. Let me just get the link to you, my man. Oh, crap. Copy link address. Hopefully this is the one. Yeah, there you go. Use that link. That way, that's where you can get the test server from. Oh, anyone knows? Yeah, we know that because I just linked it. It's the hot rod version of a cabin. Hey Tree, do we know when this full patch goes live? Hopefully at the end of this month, so next week, or if they get a lot of feedback here that they want to change, then early February. Best way to grind to higher power gear? Do your dailies, I'd say, most of the time. How slow are hovers right now? Well, they are slow. I just quickly touched upon it. It's not supposed to be this slow. This is what happened in the last test server as well, I assume. Don't quote me on any of it because I'm not sure, so don't give the devs any unnecessary shit for something that I'm saying. But this is my theory. I think that the way that hovers move right now was the same bug as last time. The only difference between last time and now is that the last test server also had the changes to, you know, strafing and stuff. And now it's only the issue that they accelerate so slow, which was never intended to be like that. Never. It was not supposed to be anything like that, as far as I've understood. And that's my theory. So there is something wrong with the way that hovers accelerate on the test server, which I personally think is because it's an old version of the game they're running in the test server, just with some of the new items that they want us to test, because they don't want to fully patch the servers to the latest live server. Again, that's my theory. I don't know if it's true at all, so don't quote me on it, and don't give the devs too much shit for it. Let's see. Stay here. I don't use Twitch for this stream right here. We will indeed stay here. Don't worry, my dude. Dreamstone, no new movement yet. Sadly not. Does the cabin not? Does the new cabin not provide a bonus for sauce? It does not. No. I think that will be pack item. I think this specific cabin right in here will not be a pack item. Oh, where did it go? It's right here. Because of the simple fact that we're actually allowed to test it already. If it was a pack item, we wouldn't be allowed to test it, I don't think. Would be a good cap for Nidhogs. I think you might actually be right about that. Have you made a tree burger in CROSSOUT tree burger? I actually haven't done that yet. I know French Toad and Pirate actually did it, and that one was freaking amazing. They did it in a video for a video some time ago. No nerfs to hover? Nope, not really. Nothing besides the fact that they're gonna lower it, but I don't think sideways hovers will be affected by it, because the way that, you know, sideways hovers act and the way that the game handles sideways hovers kind of glitches out, which is why sideways hovers always hover so high above the ground. You can see when I test drive this, it pops up. So there is something wrong with this since it's sitting so high. But yeah. Anything interesting? Lots of new weapons. I'll show you something interesting in a second, because I think we have a lot of people here who didn't see it. Is it better to craft stuff or sell material to buy with gold? You can always find that on CROSSOUTDB.com or CROSSOUTDB.net, or I don't even remember, but CROSSOUTDB has it. And you're gonna find most of it in there, where it says if it's worth it to craft or if you just want to buy the stuff. Where I'm from, I am from Denmark. Did they really cancel it? If you're talking about the hovers, most of it they did. They're still gonna lower them. Hopefully they figure out a nice way to do it. With this amount of incumbency, they deserve a bit of shit there. Jamestown says my internet is slow. That's not good. I hope you fix that, man. You better. The plain hover nerf was way more than needed. Yes, I agree. Does the new cabin not provide a bonus for souls? We already talked about that. Yep, it does not. Again, almost 200 people. Yeah, it's so insane. I'm really honored to have all of you here. Like, really, really honored. I'm so glad to see you guys here. Are legs in 2 times crafting? Oh, that's a very good question. I want to see if all of this crap is still like 2 times. All of this is still... I wouldn't expect legs to be, because hovers are not. 2 times wheels, yes. Now, leg is just 1. But... the Bigfoot is 2. Yeah, don't ask me why. Just don't ask me why. And you get 2 twin wheels as well. So you only have to craft 1 of those, and then you can... yeah. I cannot tell if the market of Bigfoots and stuff like that is just completely gonna crash because of it. Does Torero perk affect plasma cutter weapon? Well, yes and no, but the plasma cutter is like fully precise already. Or do you mean if the actual beam gets less wide? Because I cannot answer that, but we can find out. My throat is absolutely still killing me. I'm sorry about coughing so much, boys. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to do this. That's a pro frame setup if I've ever seen one. So let's just, you know. Apollo. Yes, sir. What were we looking for? No, what am I doing? We were supposed to test the Torero. The Torero. And the frame, there we go. Plasma cutter. So, plasma cutter. Let's use this tiling down here. So this thing is about 1 tile wide. If I go for the photon, there we go. It's still 1 tile wide. So no difference there. Oh my god, I cannot follow this. There's so much chatting going on. Shit. I'm so glad to see you guys be so active though. I really appreciate all of you being here. 198 at the moment. You guys are insane. All these parts will be the new faction craftables. Yeah, I think so. Should I craft the blue items that become special? Maybe yes, maybe not. I think they're gonna find a way to, you know, not make the special items be more expensive than the old rare parts, to be honest. I hope there is a tree burger sticker in the game soon. I think there is. Just stay tuned for that one, okay? Will the plasma cutters work on a breaker setup? So, what? So you wanna... Nah, if you mean like breaker as in the shotgun, then just stick with 2 breakers and a lot of, you know, cooling and stuff like that. Does Harvey affect Fafnirs and junk bows? Nope, it's not. Fafnir and junk bow is not an explosion. What is the battle pass or battle pack thing supposed to be about? Basically, you're gonna get a lot of items, and then if you have like and recipes for items, and if you have the premium, then you're also gonna get some decor and some stickers and stuff. And then you're also gonna, instead of getting the blueprints for parts, you're gonna get the actual parts, so you won't have to craft it. There are no new wheels? Nope, sadly not. Let's see. High PS armor, however, should be slower acceleration because, you know, inertia. Yeah, but with the inertia, don't they just mean that they want to lower the height of it? As far as I know. I'm totally maining the plasma drills when they get added to the game. Can you test if they change the daily challenges? Nope, they haven't. But we have this new look that actually looks quite nice. That's pretty much the same. So there's that tested. The altitude change was needed though, I agree. Echo 12 power energy. No. They, for now, are not going to do anything to the heavy cabins. So all of the heavy cabins that you see here have the same stats as they do on the live server. The only thing changed is that they have 11 energy again. Pretty much. Can't wait for those wheel leg things though. Yeah, that's going to be nice. I wish they would release a workbench discount fusing crafting reduced event right after the patch. I don't think they will with all of the new stuff, but we're gonna have to see what happens with that one. But yeah, let me just show you this, guys. All right, I'm gonna load up this bad boy right here. 2,706 health points. Okay. Okay. Now, this is not supposed to work anymore. This wasn't on the last one. I wonder if it's because I uploaded it during the last one, so now it's here. That's kind of strange. But yeah, let me just show you something here. Let's go out to my, you know, teeny tiny scope Clan Wars test build here with a lot of HP. And you know, just imagine that you're fighting this guy. Just imagine that you're fighting this guy, okay? Let's hold on here. Let's remove that hover. We don't need that. And we just, you know, you've taken down this guy and you're like, oh, I'm gonna push him. Okay. And you take him down. Bam, he's gone. That's my Clan Wars build. Demolished, you know, deleted to atoms. Freaking Thanos would be proud. All cabins are changed. Yeah, but not anymore. But on the other hand, the bat is not an epic, but it has 12 energy, and I don't like that. Is the crane part from construction a weapon or a deca? The crane part from construction? What? What part? Wait, am I missing something? Have I missed something? Did you say decor? Crane part? Do you mean the cabin? Crane part. Or have I missed something? Oh my god, I'm not gonna get through all of this chat. You guys are killing it. And when will be this update? Probably by the end of this month or the beginning of next month, like early February. When you're low level, is it normal that the server is full with bots? Yeah, until you get to like level 5, I think you're gonna meet more players. Just check CROSSOUT. The new weapons are fun. Tried them myself in some time early. Yeah, they are pretty fun. Should I sell my hobby because I only use Fafnirs? If you're never gonna use it, you can sell it, but it's not, you know, it's fine. Hover price is going up again. Yeah, they are indeed. Guys, just save your resources, and after the update, do everything you need. Yeah. If you want to sell your resources, save it until afterwards. When do you think these test server changes will be put into effect? Yes, just reply to that. CROSSOUT devs are pathetic if they don't nerf Hovers. Alfonso, stop spamming, or I'm gonna, you know, have to just put you on timeout. Venobite, welcome to stream, my man. Just came. Hovers are gonna remain the same to some extent. They're still gonna try to lower them down as far as I know, or they will just make them accelerate slower. Will likely be an event like they did with Firestarter's release. Yeah, I think so too. There's gonna be the event with all of the Alright, Alfonso. There you go. Eat your time out. Nerf noobs. So, Alfonso, that timeout, please act nicely when you get back. We don't want to see that. I've seen some leaked construction parts that there were a crane part with, which is like the tall, long part with a hook. Yeah, there's always like, all of these leaks are pretty deadly, some of them. But not all of them are like making it through to the live server for the simple fact that, you know, they don't always make all that much sense because it's from the Chinese server, and a lot of the stuff in the Chinese server actually never makes it to the live server. So Venombite, did you see this? Venom, I'm gonna have you just take a look at this. You know, just go away. We don't need that hover either. Just take a look at this. This is a 2700 HP flying hover. Now it's a dead hover. What is that? And that literally happens to... No, oh crap, that was so close. And that literally happens to pretty much anything. The damage is so insane. So, is it going to be more expensive to craft after update? I honestly do not. I cannot answer that because I don't know what they want to do. If all of the new items drops like this, then a lot of people will require resources, and if you don't have them, then in theory, yes, it will be more expensive. 198 people here. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Tell your friends to join us. I want to see if we can get it to tier 50 today. That would be madness. They won't be slower, just lower. I might have misunderstood it, and they actually are trying to make it slower. But from what I understood, they wanted to bring them closer to the ground. But if they just made them... I honestly would like to see them just a tiny bit slower, rather than seeing them be, you know, terribly low to the ground. Because I still want to be able to fly over dogs. I'm just going to be very slowly while very slow while I do it. Christopher Holly says, what up, my guy TB? I dream of a time in CROSSOUT where great Xbox players can play with great PC players. Would be dope. But I hope we see cross-play platform, or cross-platform play sometimes. Can you show the new cabin stats? Indeed I can. Does the new cap have an ability yet? Yes, it does. Game devs, big update soon. Also devs delays. Is switchable perk? It is indeed. Can I see Echo cap stats? I'm planning a Echo 2 times horizontal mandrake. You're gonna have to wait with that because for now, the Echo cabin is still gonna be 11 energy. Where is it? 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 It's right here. There we go. 11 energy and exactly the same stats as before, basically, because they're not going to go through with it because people were a bit upset with the changes, which is okay. And yeah, the 30th might be a good day for when the update joins. What's the perk of that gun? Well, basically the thing that is happening is that the plasma cutter deals extra damage to heated parts. And, you know, so does the photon. Because it's an energy weapon. So, if I heat this part, you know, just I heat this part and I shoot it, then it deals bam 1500 damage, no biggie. It's like double the amount of a triple heat is on a heated part. So yeah, that makes perfect sense, I guess. You know, I win with that build. And you have this build over here, and it also goes away. And do remind that this is an epic weapon. You know, this thing goes away. They all disappear when you shoot them with this thing. I don't know what it is. Oh, we're over 200 now. Welcome to stream, boys. If you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button, please. Test electric gun, please. The electric gun is this one. So it's a bit random. It zooms in, and then if you don't shoot it before it runs out, then it overheats. But the longer you let it charge, the harder it hits. There's just one problem with this, that I really do not think it hits very hard. Like, and I think we have to wait for the perk, because I have absolutely no idea what they want to do with this. It's like, oh whoops, I wanted to hit that from the side, so or from the front, so that I want to see how much blast damage this has, because the projectile speed is like really quick when you charge it. Yeah, so it definitely deals some splash damage there. Let's see what happens here. So, not too shabby. That's like a bit more than, that seems like a mix between cannons and scorpions when it comes to speed. That's very fast, actually. Raina Tommy, thank you so much for dropping that subscription, my man. Wedge shovel shotguns incoming. The photon cap plus Aurora Pog incinerator plus no plasma cutter. Yeah, that's gonna be so stupid. I want us, if we see crossplay and implemented, perhaps we could see a unified marketplace. Please don't, because the markets are so divided. Can you try that weapon on a hobby, please? Yeah. But since it has AoE, it's also gonna have an effect on the hobby for sure. That's 100% sure. Let's just see. If I like shoot the tip of this, then that thing falls off as well. But these parts also have quite a lot of damage. So I guess, oh my god, you're forcing me to do this, and I'm okay with it because I'm actually quite curious to see this myself. So we take this and we simply just plunk down these all the way. There you go. This is Treeberry's certified area of effect test version 8.2. So let's get these down. What on earth am I doing here? There we go. And now we bring this out for a spin, and we check if the explosion radius is big or not. Let's go over here. Oh my god, these hovers are just so, they feel so fat. Alright, here we go. Straight in the middle here. It's not gonna be straight in the middle. I fucking overheated it. I forgot I had to let go. Let's try that one more time. King Aiden, thank you. Oh my god, you guys subscribe. There's a lot of people who subscribe. Starscream 87, thank you so much for the subscription. King Aiden, thank you so much for the subscription. Splatulated, thank you so much for subscribing. And Effect Horizon, thank you so much for subscribing. Let me just figure why you guys don't really, you know, you don't really say anything when you subscribe. And I think I have an idea for why. That's because I turned down the volume. Can someone subscribe, please? I kind of want to hear the noise. Okay, here we go. Test 1. That's a shitty AoE. That's like 1 block. Okay. So, not really a lot of AoE, but it is also precise as crap when you actually hit, you know, some things with it. So, it makes sense. If you charge it, it's like really precise. As in really precise. I want to test something else. Can we just go for 1 instead of 2 all the time? There we go. Yes! Session, drum that subscribe. And there's indeed sound on it now, so everything should work. And thank you. Alfonso Noob. Thank you for the subscribe. So this thing hits like 2 blocks wide. I think. If I shoot this. Yeah. Around there. Venombite, thank you so much for dropping the subscription. Boo. I mean, this weapon is just stupid. It's just... I don't know what to say. I literally don't know what to say. Photon, let's just... I know what's gonna happen here when I do this, but I just want to witness it one more time. I mean, guys, if there's anything you would like to tell me to test out, do write it in the comments. Tag me. I'll try to respond to as much as possible, but you guys are absolutely killing it with views right now, so yeah. 499 damage. 499 damage on 1 epic gun. Straight to the cabin. How fast is the DPS if you don't charge and just spam click? Let's see. The thing is that it is so unprecise when you do that. I honestly, I hate this projectile so much. It's so annoying. Let's just see. This is what happens. Oh my god, the recoil is actually like knocking me back. That's a decent recoil right there. If I ever seen one. Alright. And charge. Around 175 if you just charge it fully. And if you also, you know, 329. Oh my god, you guys are going absolutely mental right now. Nearly dropping that $99, no, $0.99 donation. I really appreciate it, my man. I really appreciate it. And Hot Rodder equals Recycler subscribed and Real Koikro subscribed. I was legit thinking the exact same thing, Rinsey. I just didn't want to say anything. You know. Yeah. It's a bit random of a function, but it's 12, 11, 11, 13, 11. If you like. Just, you know, just really, really delicate. Fuck, that was not the cabin. Let's go over to a bigger target. I think even, you know, just the amount of time that it takes you to click and let go can differ. So if you like, just 8, 7, 6, 6. But if I just normal click here, then as you can see, I actually hold down the button for a bit when I click. Probably because my big fat fingers are pretty slow. Or whatever. But yeah. Coconuts, thank you so much for subscribing, my man. Jesus, you got 227. I saw that. You better stay here. Thank you so much, everyone. There's so many people in this stream right now. Really appreciate it. It would be good for finishing someone off. That's true. You have the nearly dead, just spam the quick fire. That's very true, actually. Yami R6, welcome to the stream. Maggot Quantum with that weapon, please. Now, the Quantum is, of course, going to boost it. That's... yeah, that's a no-brainer. since it boosts. But I would also say, actually, Quantum could be quite alright with this weapon, because I would sit at distance and just snipe people like this, I think. But you also know me, whenever I... God damn it. Whenever I play Clan Wars, as you know, because everyone says it, then it's true. I just sit back and let my team take the beating while I try to make myself look good. So that's how it always works, and you guys know that. So it's a weapon for me. I can just sit back with the Quantum and never take damage, so I can always keep the Quantum perk up. But yeah, it is definitely affected by the Quantum. Mr. G, welcome to the stream, man. Hondo, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, god damn it, G, you've been here for so long, man. 230 live at once. It's so insane. And thank you so much for stopping by. Are you still moderated in my stream? When did I do that? No, man, I really appreciate you for stopping by. And thank you, Hunter, again, so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. It does. Right, not my stream. No, the drone is so sick. You too, G. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Yeah, guys. G was here. You guys are super chatting. Everything is so good. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Venabite, welcome to, or goodbye, and see you later. That's what I'm trying to say. Not welcome to stream because you're going. So see you later, my homie. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. When your weapon is overheated, does it take more damage or something? Like normal heated parts? Yeah, I would really assume so. One thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the way that the hovers, because I think there's still a lot of people don't really see how it works. But so let me show you this setup here, and I learned this from the master himself, Spedimix. He did this and he showed it just exactly how broken this actually is. What we want to do here is we want to create like this hover setup right here, and if I'm gonna take the Icarus here, you know, just bada bing, bada boom, there, and there, and there. And then I take the Torero, which I can absolutely not shove in there because it does not fit. Do not quote me on that. And put this here. Put this there and put it there. And then it's a Torero. Bam. See, this is like one ride height, okay? This is like one ride height. As a reference, frame pretty much matches these, is identical to that height. Now, Spede pulled the trick here. And he moved the cabin out here. And this is, I think, what they're trying to fix. I'm just doing this because, you know, that's what it usually is like. So let's see, have they fixed this? At least, I mean, that's in my theory what they're trying to change, isn't it? So you see now, front frame actually just goes over, so it's not as bad as anymore as it used to be. But it doesn't bump into it anymore. And besides that, our point here is so much higher. And the rear hovers, you know, if a dog engages me from the rear, then he's never gonna be able to do much, because that will happen if he is just even close to them. He'll just, you know, bounce under. The hovers will lift, bam, and nothing happens. And that's what I think they mean when they speak about inertia. You know? Yeah. So they want to lower the ride height of the hovers, and that should be done with the inertia. Alternatively, the inertia means that it's slower, and I don't think that's what they mean, but I'm not 100% sure, because the hovers are slower, but I still think this is not meant to be this slow, because this is like really goddamn slow. This is like really goddamn slow. So yeah, it's This is the problem. This is in my opinion, this is the biggest problem with the sideways hovers right now. And I do agree, as a sideways hover player, I do agree this is an issue. They're so freaking high, it's almost impossible for porcupines, and it's impossible for dogs to take off the hover catches. Then it's so hard for them to do something about you. Lances is a no-brainer, they just kill you. But you know, anything above that is just so rough on you as a sideways hover. EK, really appreciate the $2, my man, from the super chat. Thank you so much for the support. Try a 10 hover build. Do I have a 10 hover build in here? This is not a scorpion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. Do I even have 10 hovers right now? Stop going into the market all the time. I kid you not. I'm gonna punch you if you do it again. 10 hovers I have at the moment. So 10 hovers. What is this? Let's get that out of the way. Cars. Icarus. If I have 10 hovers, then I probably also have like 16,000 power score at minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is only 9 hovers. That will not do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Welcome to counting with tree burgers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Why don't I just download one and slap on a few additional hovers? Well, that's a very good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One would say that that's more than 10, but I would just wish that there was, you know what, screw it. I like how it distributes the hovers. There's your 10 hover build. Now, as I am a sculpt hover, of course we're gonna put on a couple scorpions here. There we go. That's really bad. I do not believe that this is the way that they want it to be. I'm not gonna lie. I would be very surprised if this is the way that they want it to be. But I cannot be sure. And let's see. Did they change relics? Nope, they did not. Can you test out a wheel build with the new cabin on it? Yes. Apple payment isn't letting me donate. I actually don't know anything about Apple payment, but it's okay, homie. I just wanted to sit here and enjoy the stream, man. Hey, Tree, let's play for pinks. What's that? Hail Caesar, welcome to stream, my man. You should be able to see how many you have in parts listed at the bottom. Yep. What are you testing right now? We're just trying to see, you know, how the hovers react depending on the amount of hovers that you have. And 10 is quite literally terrible. Someone says try 7. How about we just try 8 first? Let's just check the speed here when we get out of the garage. Oh, crap. Icarus. There we go. When that line hits the line in the garage, I kind of, you know, fucked up the line there. Let's see. 42. Around 42. $47, $46, $47. $51. So it seems like about 5 kilometers an hour quicker for this distance here. A hover setup like this on the live server will easily do 75 by the time you hit that. So there is definitely some difference. And that's going to be quite unstable, so let's try not to do that. 56. So around 5 kilometers pretty steadily, actually, you drop for some reason. Is the quality down? I don't hope so. I see Evil TV. Hi, thank you, Treeberg, for sharing nerd content. I'm glad that you value it, my man. Just got here. If there's anything you would like to see at any point, guys, just don't hesitate to ask. Maybe just tag the name, my name, so that I can actually see that you guys are. Just do @Treebergs when you ask the question, so I know that you're actually asking me something. Pinks is the new winner. Gets the losers right. Oh, pink slips. So you want to give each other rides, but we cannot trade rides in here. You want to trade accounts? That's going to be expensive. Not an attack helicopter. It's a hover, so watch hover videos of real hovers. Be glad you don't have to make builds with a skirt. Yes. Are they making the amount of hovers affect the acceleration a bit more? Not as far as I've seen, no. Can we see the new weapons? Yes, just a second. Not sure if anyone else is getting this. I do not understand why it is so incredible. Is it true Scorps can shoot through the mammoth balloons? Yep. Scorpions and machine guns penetration start where the mammoth so they cannot directly not shoot through it, but the mammoth balloon is quite big, so most of the penetration happens within the blocks that the decor takes up. So if you hit the mammoth, I think the mammoth is like 6 blocks wide, isn't it? Let's see. No one has a build with a mammoth. Did I buy one before this went live? Oh, I did. Nice. Woo! So lucky. So, you see, basically, if I hit the tip of this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 maybe. So even if I shoot the scope shot here, because this is a total of 7 blocks until here, the MP will not be hit. That's basically how it works. If, however, I, for example, hit it in this direction, the MP would still be hit because it's just basic penetration from there. Treebergers, please check if they changed the Clan Wars stuff about league limits. They did, but you cannot play Clan Wars on the test server, so there's no way to check it per se. But it is going to go through. As far as we know for now. You cannot test Clan Wars stuff basically, so we're not going to be able to do that much. Hobby 8 to 9 hover speed. Highly likely the same as what you have just seen. I'm just going to go through with a couple of these, and then I'm going to show you guys all of the new weapons, because that was also a request. So I kind of want to see if we can just get that one done as well. There we go, that's 6 hovers. Very unevenly balanced out, and that's just fine. Let's just do this. Just give it a bit more balance. There we go. This is an 8 hover hobby. Feels a lot like my old heavy hovers did. But again, don't take this for any, you know, final things, because I'm not sure that they're gonna go ahead and do it like this. I think we're gonna have to see more testing before we know how the hovers will actually work. I think we're gonna have to see the live service, to be honest. I love to see a Sputnik video at as high P as you can go. Sputnik, which is that one? Is that the drone? If they did pixel battles, that would be intense. Yeah. Treebergers, please fill us in on Clan War changes, if any at all. Basically, they're going to go back to the old league system. So if you go above 200 points for bronze, you cannot fall back into tin again. And if you go above 300 to silver, you cannot fall into bronze. If you go above 450, you cannot fall back into silver. And then instead of just having a maximum of 150 personal uranium earned per week, it's going to be based on the league that you're in, pretty much. What new parts are there from the last test server? All the parts are here as far as I know. They just went ahead and changed some of the parts. The epic cabins does no longer have the new stats. All epic cabins are back to what they usually were. All epic cabins, actually. All cabins in general are back to what they usually were. Besides Pilgrim, Jawbreaker, and Bat. Jawbreaker is a heavy cabin, 10 energy. Pilgrim is a medium cabin, 12. And then Bat is a light cabin, 12. Or 11 and 12. But I don't think that the light cabin will keep its 12 energy, to be honest. I don't think. This is going to be 11 as well. I would be so surprised if it's anything else. Bastion cap versus the new weapons. All of them are energy weapons, so they're all going to deal full damage to the new cabin, or to the new weapons are all going to deal full damage to Bastion because they're all energy. Please give me a tip. Should I buy hovers? They're so cheap. You should. If you want to play hovers, buy them now. Is the new faction in? Can you show, please? The new faction is not in. Sadly, we only have a few weapons. Do you think big cannon hovers will not be a thing anymore? If the hover changes are as drastic as they are right now, I think we're gonna see new ways to build hovers at least. Let's just, for safety measures, check out the Bastion. Because I am now unsure if what I'm saying is actually true. So I want to, you know, I want to be sure about what I'm saying to you guys is actually true. Le Bigfoots. Here we go. More of those. Crap. And the Bastion. And let's start with the Plasma. Plasma cutter. Laser thing. And on different weapons. Oh god. Oh, okay, we just... Yeah. Perfect. Alright. Let's go up here. I think this is like 64, isn't it? Right. 64. 111. Now, moment of truth. God, I hope I don't, you know, was lying, because then I'm gonna look like an absolute fool. And I'm gonna have to ban you off the stream for making me look stupid. Good. 64. 111. God damn it, you were lucky and I was lucky. Imagine being good and being Seth Theos. Is that even possible? He's the man in the main, dude. Of course it's possible. Clearly we need sideways, augers, and legs now. Hovers are kind of dead. Yeah. Everything is relative, mate. I think it's so hard. You know, it's just, even though these test server changes are great, I just think it's so hard to know what we can expect and not expect when some of this shit just seems broken. Like, I don't really know what we're gonna end up with. It's rough. We don't need a roar for pod heating right now if you got the laser cannon thingy. Yes. Actually, the laser cannon thingy, just on a photon alone, can deal so much damage. It's absolutely mental. Just look at this. Like, just 3 of these. Oh, and then if you cheese it real good, just, of course you go more than this, but you grab your Colossus just to get that reload perk, right? Does Jade have increased reload? No, just damage. Let's grab it anyways, because we want that extra damage. Oh my god, it just makes me realize that the 1500 damage per shot from the plasma cutter is without Jade. Rip, boys. So, you know, just keep on heating this. 600 damage per... 700 damage per shot. Yeah. 700 damage per rotation between these 3 weapons is so much. Like, it's so much. it's so goddamn much, you know. We can slap some more armor on this one. By durability. There we go. I kind of want to be able to, you know, fully just milk this. We want the full effect. And for that we need a lot of HP. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on here. I've come to a realization. It's not gonna be really good, this what I'm trying to do right now, but it's gonna be an attempt at making something here. You guys are gonna absolutely hate me for it. And YouTube is gonna, you know, ban me for it. Oh, that doesn't work. How do you do this? You have something more round in here. Why am I so bad at these rotation things? Nah, that doesn't look like what I want it to look like, so just forget it. Thomas, welcome to stream, my man. Could we say that the price of plastic will run up? In general, nope. If a lot of people are gonna craft the new parts, yep. It all relies on how thirsty people are for the new parts. Alone, the new special class will not influence a whole lot how plastic is evaluated in price. I don't personally believe, and I might very well be wrong, so you know, just take my words with a certain amount of caution. Don't come running into my stream and tell me that I was a complete idiot and, you know, I lost all your money and you're now had to buy like 400 coins or $400 worth of coins in order to stay relevant in the game. As long as you just don't do that, then I will say that I don't think it will change a lot. So don't go nuts in stocking up on it because you think you're gonna make like a massive amount of money. But it could potentially mean a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, let's go shoot this thing and just see what we can actually do here. $761, $854, $859, $859. I think that's about where we're gonna get to. So $859 per burst of these treble guns. My God, that's a lot. Which resource which would be the best to invest in? I mean, if you have the money for it, I would go ahead and, you know, choose high risk, high rewarded here and say go buy a crap ton of uranium and put your money on the fact that there will be new relics in the next 6 months, because then I think you're gonna make a lot of money. And if not, then just, you know, I'm just gonna write down your name, because then I'm gonna have to block you so that you don't come running around here and call me out later on. Oh my God, it's so dark in here. Should I turn on some more lights, or should I just... I hate this web camera. It's so bad. Do you see how the overall picture becomes a bit saturated here with like too much lightning when I pull up the lightning on the light ring here? Because the light is so close to the camera that it actually picks up the lightning from the ring here around it. It's Razer Kaiju. Don't ever buy it if you are considering it. It's a terrible camera. I gotta get a new one. Obi, my connection is too bad. See you, T-Bad. All right, all good, man. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Are we still getting the fusion rework? Well, we are getting the fusion rework with more fusions, but you will only get to keep the ones that you have already. And then if the perk that you have already is a part of the new system, then you'll keep it and get 2 additional random ones. So, you know, you're going to keep your perk and then you're going to get 2 random ones. And I think that is by far the best way of doing it. There is no other real way, I would say. Yeah, it's the best way of doing it, in my opinion. The old way was stupid, you know, giving people with an Aegis 26% faster reloading if they had water cooled was just dumb. So I do believe that this is the most tactical way of doing it, for sure. Do you know if the new alien-like parts will only be available in packs? I honestly have no idea. I would be surprised if it's all pack items. What? All right. Yeah. They want to keep the old veteran back, make them more valuable, and F the new player in the process. I don't know. That's weird how devs could allow the price to... Yeah. Almost 200 watches again. Yep. It's pretty dope. So if there's anything you guys would like me to check out, do go ahead and tell me. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Can we just once again listen to this cannon? It's literally gorgeous. But yeah, all of the old cannons and stuff like that is still here. It's so dope. It's so dope. I kind of want to go into it. Oh, yeah, we totally have to do that. What I wanted to do was... Oh yeah, we're gonna do it like that. That's a great idea. Great idea indeed. Let's see. A hot red. Yep. Let's make a little craft here and let's try to go for a battle. And then let's go grab a frame here. Oh no, actually. I have an even better idea. Let's just bring this. I kind of want to see how this does in battle. I'm not gonna lie. How do I do this? I don't want to use too many gun mounts because I don't want to go too high PS. But at the same time, since we are gonna go against bots, I do really want to keep my guns not mounted on the cabin because they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, taking off cabin weapons is my like speciality. So there you go. Do I want just 2 more hovers in here? I don't know. Just one tiny second. There we go. Beautiful. So we're at 10k PS right now. We're at 10k PS. That is some PS, some would say. But it's also fine. It's also just fine. So we just wanna quickly armor this bad boy here up just a little bit with some absolutely pathetic attempt at trying to make something that looks, you know, just the tiniest bit like spaced armor, and it's not gonna be spaced armor. So don't even try to give me shit for it, okay? Just trust the process because I'm a professional. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is a perfect build. Select mode, custom battle, create a game. Settings. Do we go bridge? I guess we do. Add full armor. There we go. And play. And of course my storage is full. That's just great. But I have 10 storage expansions here, so you know, there we go. Play. And let's see what happens here on the lives, on the tests, on the custom games. That's what I tried to say. Is it right that the reputation of legendary decoration will rise? I actually haven't heard anything about that, to be honest. Nee, welcome to stream, my man. I see 1 square frames. Yep. 1 times 4, 1 times 6, and 1 times 8. My god, this is so slow. But I don't even care because I'm gonna one-shot any bot that even dares to go close to me. So why would I care about the speed of my craft? That instant shot. Oh crap. Oh god. It's 900 damage there. Oh yeah, just remove his frames because he doesn't need them anyway. See, absolutely no damage. Absolute carnage damage. That was... Oh my god, I'm facing the wrong way. What am I doing? That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Pop him. Oh, they're repairing. Repair mode is still a part of this server, apparently. I'm like not paying attention to what I'm doing at all. 751 cabin damage there, because why the crap not? Wait, what is going on? Why am I do I think I'm like a sideways hover or something? Have I been damaged? 1000 cabin damage. I'm down with him. Sit down. This is just too strong. This is just hands down way too strong. Down with you. It's like, oh yeah. This is like the biggest chaos weapon that the game has ever had. Oh my god, it is so painfully slow. It actually like, it hurts me, but I don't have an engine at all on here, so that might be able to, you know, to do something with it, but it's fine. I mean, heat them up, deal 1000 cabin damage, get a kill. What more would you not want to see in a weapon? I definitely do not want to see that in a weapon. See, can we just Can you? Yeah, 522 Kevin damage. 900 Kevin damage. Why not? 375 Kevin damage. Oh, 1,000 Kevin damage, but he killed us though. Three times Sputnik. Someone tell me again. Are those Sputnik the new drones? Oh, it is. Nice. Nice, nice. That's always nice to know. Let's just say that. 3 times Sputnik. I kind of want to do that on a wheeled build, to be honest. But the way that they move in combat is rather simple. They just... You drop them and they just start doing their thing. Basically. This is the amount of 1 by something frames you have, by the way. In case you want to know. Man who says knee. Wheel. Bigfoot. Let's just make like the ultra standard drone boat here. Sputnik is down. And then Bigfoot. You know, this is how droners build their droners. So we're gonna do it too. And then frame, we pick a 1 by 8 here. You know, we could just do it like that. And where are you? You are there. Oh yeah, how did I ever expect that to be a thing? I don't know. This, as you can see, I build drone boats all the time. Pretty much not at all. There we go. I'm a professional, trust me. Frame. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. And this thing. And just 1 second, I gotta shut my window. And might as well roll this up because it's pretty goddamn dark. So it's not like the place is gonna be littered with outside light, because imagine if I would have to, you know, actually receive some sunlight in through my window. I would die a slow and painful death. And then radar. And then I feel like we also need like a cloak. I have a great idea for that. There we go. And a big G. And the Sputnik once again. Oh, damn it. Chameleon. Go away. Wait. Wouldn't it fit down there? Oh, there we go. It's funny how that is so wonky sometimes. Nah, that's probably not gonna fall off. It's gonna be fine. So there we go. Triple Sputnik. That was what you want to see, right? This is the big update. Yeah, I think so. TV, please buy CROSSOUT and become the new developer. That would be quite dope. Why would the epics rise to 600 coins apiece? I don't agree with you there, mate, to be honest. But I might be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll gladly admit that. You know, just... Nah, we don't need that. And Hans is like the droner guy, but we don't really have any droner perks, so it doesn't really matter. But then again, you know, Perseus is the actual flying drone guy, so it is actually okay. And one of the drones can like totally not launch because of the there we go. Let's just go for the cloak there. What map should we go for? I think Factory is a terrible choice. Founders Canyon. Play. Nice. I have about 10k gold to buy stuff in CROSSOUT. You think I should invest in it? Something in case the gold inflates? I don't know if the gold will actually. Oh my god, my camera is so yellow right now. That looks very bad. That's better. Great stuff. And let's go. So 3 Sputniks. I forgot what it was that you guys wanted to see exactly with the Sputniks. Like you just, you know, you just go in and then you send them to combat. Ow! And then you get sniped out of the fucking cloak because these are bots after all. Okay, they're just hardcore trying to... Yeah, you know, you just absolutely fucking get destroyed by those. So let's try that again. The problem is Epic will cost special instead of rares. Yeah, but every recipe will be adjusted so that nothing will be more expensive or less expensive. It's... I don't know where people have all of the other numbers from, but everything will be adjusted so that nothing will be more expensive or less expensive. Wait, wait, hold up. Why didn't you go attack? Oh, you can even tell them to attack while you're cloaked. But now I should be able to... Okay, they actually came back there. Please don't shoot me. Now I can just sit here while my drones are having a party up there. And getting sniped out of the sky because it is actually, you know, bots, and they do actually give a shit about shooting down drones more than they give a shit about shooting down players. But yeah, that's basically what they can do. So I could, you know, take my booty here and just launch my drones here and tell them to attack this guy, and then I can just go have a party over here if I want that. Because my drone's gonna take care of my situation here for me. Unless I go too far away. And the distance is around 150 meters. I actually like the sound of these. They sound like proper drones. Oh, he's just trying to take out the drones. He doesn't even care about me. Now I can just sit over here and have fun while my drone is still active. So that's basically how they work. You know, you can send them out to people a bit like a Caucasus targets people. Come on, are you actually gonna do that? What if we just, you know... Oh god! Ow. Like he never saw me. And you know, then they just sit there and kill people. That's what they do. Yeah, exactly. Rinsey is explaining it pretty well, so listen to him in chat. Yes, but again, guys, you have to take into consideration that you also, with the stuff that you need for this, you get 2 Bigfoots, and yes, it is more expensive, but if I want to go craft the twin wheel, guess what? I get 2 twin wheels as well. So you get double of this as well. You really have to pay attention to all of it. So it was presented the wrong way. I haven't done all of the maths myself, and I should before I comment too much on it, because otherwise I'm not going to say one way or the other. But the devs have clearly stated that they're going to make sure that nothing will be more expensive. Like, you can see this takes more, but you also get more. You get 2 wheels, but you also have to invest the double. Here, when it comes to the Bigfoots. You all have to invest the double specials, but you also get double specials. So it all should add up. Jack Fowler, thank you so much for dropping the subscribe, my man. Really appreciate it. At the end of the day, I honestly don't think the legendary drone will be so terribly bad. People just really have to pay attention to killing drones when they get attacked by drones. That's as long as you guys do that, as long as you guys really just is there new perks on specials? No, the way that it's been described is that all of the specials that has no lower tier counterpart, for example, the Goblin does not have it. We don't have a rare counterpart to the Goblin. The Goblin is sort of the first in its class. The Synthesis is also the first in its class, and all of the weapons that are the first one in their class does not have a perk. So yeah, all of those weapons basically do not have a perk. That's the way that they described it. So, for example, the junk bow won't have a perk either. Absolutely ridiculous. Ow, don't do that. Please. These builds are so goddamn slow that it actually blows my mind. Oh god, no. Oh god, no! I shouldn't build these glass cannons. It's actually so stupid because the bots hit so well. I just want to sit here and be shocked about the damage on these weapons for a bit. All I know is prices will rise. Just look. But again, why would they rise? I don't see it. Like, I do acknowledge the fact that special might rise in price. You know what? I'm going to do the math tomorrow. If I have time to play the test server tomorrow, I will try to do the math on it. Because I think it's important to have a look at. Or I'll just screenshot the entire chain of recipes for one item. But I don't see it. So hopefully that's, you know, it's just... Oh no, don't come this way, please. Oh yeah, let's just fucking, you know, get chased for the entirety of this match by these bots now. This is perfect. This is just what I needed. Oh yeah, look at me pull a big brainer here. Because at least I know that I can pretty much one-bang this guy. Look at that, heat up the cabin, and hit him for 1400 damage. And kill him. Oh no. Oh god, yeah, okay, rip me. Yep. Well, you kind of get the memo about these guns. They're pretty stupid. Armin Heroin, thank you so much for dropping that follow. Or subscribe, that is. How good is range on the new laser cannon thingy? This one is just about 150 meters, and so is the laser drill. The range on the lightning gun is pretty much infinite. It acts a bit like cannons does. See that? This is just around 150 meters. Just on the verge of it. If we can just, you know, just there we go. We're just on the other side of the line now, and we're hitting 150 meters. So around that, how efficiently will the new drone destroy a grenadier? No clue, to be honest. But the grenadier has 120 HP, and the new drone deals 90 per, you know, wave of shots. So, and how much HP does the new drone have? That's also very interesting. But I think we're going to have to see the final numbers on that one. But don't rely on drones to destroy grenadiers, let me put it like that. Or rely on drones to kill drones in general. Rares that become special will rise. Epic, not that much. The costs won't be about the amount of items to craft gifts, but about the amount of resources spent. Assuming players will keep playing at the same rhythm, it's a global stock of resources that matter. That is true. Rares that become specials will rise. Alright. Let's check it out. Lunatics. don't have what I need. Nomads have what I need. The Ampere is a generator. That will take... Bring out the good old calculator here. Bring out CROSSOUT DB for you guys here. .com. And there we go. So, plastic. Plastic is currently sitting at 23 coins. So, 23 coins is, you know, we don't have 100, so we actually have to divide it by 2. Then it's 11 and a half. 11 and a half, and we're going to add that together with 100 scrap. And I think scrap is around 3 right now. Not scrap. God damn it. Copper. But we also need some scrap, so let's just bring that into the recipe here. So scrap will be 50 scrap. And what was the price right now? 340, so it's going to be 2.2 if we need half of that. Then we have 100 wires. 100 wire. Bam, there we go. 100 wires is 6.54 right now, so plus 6.54. And then let's get the copper at the end. And how much copper did we need again? 100. So that's 2.99. So plus 2.99. There we go. I need something to write with as well. Do I actually have something here? I have a hand. So, oh my god, there's going to be so many numbers in here. R equals 23.23. So 23.23 is the base resource cost of crafting a special. Right, now we need to look at what it will cost us to use these items right here. Racing wheel ST. And again, it's important to note that if we craft a racing wheel, we'll get, you know, 2 pieces of it. So let's calculate the price of that one. 600 scrap. How much is 600 scrap? Well, scrap is 440 right now. So if you do 4.4 multiplied by 6, that's 26.4. And then we're going to use 130 scrap. So 2.99 multiplied by 1.3. That is 3.88. So we take the 26.4 and multiply that by 3.88. Bam. And then we have 30.28. Great. That's the resource cost for crafting 2 racing wheels. Then we need 1 medium wheel and we need 1 small wheel. So 1 medium wheel will be 15 scrap and 3 copper. So that means that we take 4.4 multiplied by 0.15. That's 0.66. We add that to the 30.28. I know this is getting really, really hairy right now, and I'm sorry about that. 30.94. Great. 3 scrap is 2.99 multiplied 0.03. Bam, that's 0.08. Good. So, is that right? Yeah, it is. Good. So we're gonna take 30.94 and add plus 0.8. Bam, there we go. 31 point. I totally messed that up. So we're gonna take 30.94 and multiply or add 0.08 to it. That's 31.02. Good. That is the price of crafting two racing wheels. Okay. So there we go. If we craft 2 racing wheels, the price will be a total of 31.02. Awesome. Then we have that set. Then we need to craft a chill. A chill. Let's see. A chill module is 650 scrap. How much is 650 scrap? You ask. Well, it's 4.4 divided or multiplied by 6.5. Oh yeah. Our wheel equals 28 point shit. No, it doesn't. 31.02. I told you I would fuck this up. You're forcing me to do this, and it's on you for doing this. So 650 scrap is equal to 28.6 right now, plus 130 scrap. And how much did we agree that 130 scrap was? There it is, 3.8, 3.88. Good, add that to it. And then we need a breeze and we need a radio. So breeze and radio, they take the same amount of items. So if you take 4.4 multiplied by 0.2, that's 0.88. So that's that. And then scrap will be roughly 0. Let's see, just to make sure, 0.99 multiplied by 0.04 is 0.11. And if we add that up with the 0.88, then the crafting of that will be 1 coin, pretty much 1 coin. So back to this one, and then we take 32.48 and plus 2 coins for crafting those 2 items. That's 34.48. So chill equals 34.48. Good shit. And then let's add this together. So the rest is resources for crafting 1 ampere is 23.23 plus the 31.82 plus the 34.48. Total crafting cost of an ampere right now, with the way that the market is, give me a drum roll, 89.53. So yes, a lot of these parts will go up in price. Does it mean that all of the items go up? To some extent, yes, it does. And you know, guys, even though this happens, crafting epics will not be more or less expensive, okay? So yeah, crafting more epics will probably, as far as it looks right now, not be more expensive. Specials will rise in price. Craft your rares that will become specials if you want to. Don't expect to make any money off of it because everyone will do it, and then the market will be so saturated for such a long time. So yeah, pretty much. Let me just see. Bam, 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 bam. Oh my god, you guys talk so much, which I really value, by the way. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. Do you still have to rent bench? Yes, you do. Show me on this doll. Blue crafting recipes will require less. I think so, yes, because I think most of the reduction here has been added to the crafting on this workbench, or maybe not. I actually don't know. I personally just want to see, you know, what happens with the workbenches, because I kind of lost track of it myself. All I just know is that epics are not gonna explode on the market. So, how much does the special bench cost to rent? 30, 57, 81. And the epic workbench is 100 usually, isn't it? And then 175. I think so. So that might have been lowered a bit. Can't really tell for this one because we don't. Yeah. So hobbits don't get a nerf. Nope, not the way that they do. No. Oh, what did you calculate, Doihang? I hope you said your name right, by the way. I'm so sorry if I slaughter it. Obi, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you back. I hope your connection is better, man. I knew it. Go craft these rares, guys. Let's go stongs. But you see, that's the issue, because if everyone just goes absolutely nuts, then everyone will try to sell it, and then people will panic, and then the prices will just drop even more. The cost won't be about the amount of items to craft gifts, but about the amount of resources spent. Assuming players will keep playing at the same rhythm, it's the global stock of resources that matter. Well, that's both true and not true, because people are buying packs left and right, so a lot of stock is coming from packs, and you can get almost any item in a pack at these days. So yeah, you know. I'm hearing that there are weapon energy cost changes. Weapon energy cost So in here, or do you think it's the cost changes related to the new weapons jelly? Because I'm a bit unsure. And I'm gonna absolutely agree with Rinsey on his statement there. Epics won't double in price. They will not double in price. Pogs will work on hovers with the changes. The Pogs already work with hovers. They really work with hovers. Like, they're pretty good. Well, they're anything. What am I doing? I'm trying to find the Pogs. Bam, bada, bam, bam, boom. There it is. That's a Pog for you right there. I could actually craft a Pog in here and then, you know, not lose my uranium. That would be a big brain move. Not that I need it. We need 1 Aegis per vehicle. I absolutely agree. But I saw someone, I think I saw Dev talk about it somewhere on the forums, and I don't remember where. But I don't know. As in, some of the guys were saying Mandrake Fire Buckets had increased energy. Oh! That's worth looking into. 8, 4, 6, 4, 4. I kind of want to go through all of the weapons here. See if something is much different. Most of these look the same as yep. But it could be something that might hit the live servers. Who knows? I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna happen, because it could happen to the live servers. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, honestly. What are the stats of the new cap? There we go. It's a medium cabin, first of all. Let's see parameters. Yeah, you are. Oh, it has no interior, but it has like the glow from the interior. I wonder if they're gonna put it in, or if that's just gonna like levitate inside of it for some reason. 6,500, 12,500, 12 energy, 369 durability, 2,100 mass. So if you compare that to other medium cabins, let's see. Werewolf. Oh, that's not a medium cabin. God damn it. So quite a lot more than the favorite, but also very heavy. I think we're looking at something that is, to some extent, isn't it pretty close to the Ghost, actually? 6,000, 12,000, 1,000 kilograms. So you get 500 more of each, but you also pay for a ton more of weight on the cabin. How about Howl? Nah. Could potentially be a bit like Photon as well, but the Photon is on right now, so. It's a very heavy cabin compared to the fact that it is just labeled as a medium. Steve Stewart, welcome to the stream, man. What's the Hispanic thing in there? What Hispanic? Siba, welcome to the stream, man. Please check weapon parameters. What kind of weapon parameters? Do you mean the new ones? For you who have not seen that yet, we can go over them. First of all, we have this new gun here, which does not have anything besides, you know, just great accuracy, great fire rate. It's a very interesting weapon. We can just have a look at them quickly. You know, just quick little overlook here. Remove those. And then special weapons, this one. So basically what this gun does is, it's tap firing gun here, or a single shot gun with a decent accuracy. Pretty interesting weapon indeed. But what happens then when you hold this button in is that, you know, watch the magazine. you actually load all of the nails into it and shoot them at once. Look at that. That's pretty dope. I really like that. So that's one of the new weapons. No perk though. Then, weapon again. We have the plasma drill. It does not have any perk yet. And I have no idea what it does, besides the fact that it heats up whoever you're shooting on. It heats up people when you shoot them, basically. So, you know, click once and the laser just shoots. And this laser damages and heats and deals a crap ton of damage as well, as you can see. It's pretty goddamn good. Like, it's really good. Look at the damage. 810. 818. So it heats up and, you know, it deals damage and then it bursts for double the damage that it deals during the period that it shoots for. And then we have the bam plasma cutter, which just snipes something. And then you're like, 192, that's not a lot of damage, is it? And you're absolutely right, it's not a lot of damage. But what happens, and this is the perk of the gun, watch what happens here when I just casually heat up this cabin right here. Bam, 1500 damage. Bam, 1500 damage. Bam, 192. Okay, the cabin is not heated anymore, but you kind of get the memo. So yeah, it's, you know, it's strong. But that's basically the perk. It deals more damage on heated parts. And then finally we have the lightning gun. And the lightning gun is a legendary, so we're gonna have to go in there. Where are you? There you are. And this is a big boy. And basically, you know, it shoots out these kind of boring, lame projectiles, and you're like, oh my god, that is not a lot of damage at all for a legendary weapon. But if I hold this in, oh, big ass, you know, very huge, very precise, very fast projectile goes out of this gun and just hits a target immediately. Very interesting concept as well. I quite like it. I think it's going to be a funny weapon to play. It's also going to be a rough weapon to play. But the thing I note the most is that it doesn't require any sort of either cooling or ammo boxes in order to be on your build. So there is plenty of weight to armor this gun. You know, you don't have to carry around 300 kilograms of ammo boxes or 300 kilograms of coolers or anything like that. It's just nasty. Plasma cut and the exploding laser crafting recipe. No clue about that yet. We don't have the workbench. I am assuming that it's going to be the weapons that will come with the battle pass, so we'll see them come in one at a time. I need those plasma cutters in my life. Yeah, it's so stupid. Happy Lunar New Year from Vietnam. Right back at you, my homie. Right back at you. Do we have crafting recipes for the... Yeah, no, nah. Sadly not. The game will always be unbalanced. That's the reason they can't keep or get or keep new players. I mean... It's like... It's a rough game to balance because there's such a wide variety of weapons and movement parts, and there's so much to consider. It does 1k damage in long range, but 600 closer. Nah, the damage is pretty much the same. It's just about hitting the same part. Because I might have hit something down there that, you know... Look at this. Let's see if we can charge it up here. 650. And then if I go over here... And I'm hopefully still able to hit the cabin. Still 651. So it's not that much relying. Blue Magic, welcome to stream, man. Glad to see you here. Plasma Cut and Pork will be strong too. It's all gonna be so good. I don't even have a porcupine over here in here, so I don't know why I'm searching for that. But yeah, that's going to be very strong too. Anything that can heat. Like personally, I'm definitely going to try to play the plasma cutters together with a pork guy. How much HP do they have? 280, not too bad. That's exactly one scorpion shot, and then they fall off 246. 480. Not a lot for a 6 energy gun. More than a retro. What about the tsunami? 746. 765. Still semi-squishy gun, but I honestly do think that you can armor up these bad boys quite a freaking lot. And then you're not gonna have to worry too much about it at the end of the day. But it is a bit of a squishy weapon. How about this bad boy? 157. Alright. What is the perk of the new cabin? Well, basically it has two modes. It has one mode that reloads your weapons quicker, and it has another mode that gives more cabin power. And that one will, you know, fluctuate between either of those, or not fluctuate. Wow, you can switch between them with your shift. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's basically what happens. Besides that, can we see any changes to clans in here? No, we cannot, because there's not really a lot going on, I guess. No active participants in clan wars. Makes sense. There's no clan wars on the servers. So, yeah. How long can you hold the shot for? Does it make you auto shoot when fully charged? No, it does not. Let me just show you here. Basically, the way that the new weapon works is you can go about, grab your weapon here, charge it up, and bam, shoot. If I keep it down though, you know, I'm like, oh, I want to push it to the limit, but I don't, then the weapon actually overheats and starts sparkling. And you don't want to do that. I actually don't know how much we can heat up the weapons, but I think we can heat them up quite a lot. Yo. This will not benefit you. It's not a good idea to let your weapons overheat. And you can, like, you see that? If I charge them less, then the damage is also lower. So the damage and the projectile speed and the precision is all determined by, you know, how long you hold in your fire button. So if you choose to hold in the fire button for a long time, you get more damage. But the precision and the movement speed of the projectile is limited there. And when you start seeing that circle around your crosshair, the weapon only charges more damage, but it doesn't become faster or more precise. Right? That's pretty much how it works. That nail gun looks like a decent low PS raid weapon. I think you're right about that. Push the light target vehicles together and see if the new drone hits more than one target like the Spark. The Sputnik. And there we go. And... oh. Bomber. There. This is how you push them together. So let's see. Please don't fall off when I hit this guy. Good. Come on. Crap. Alright, let's push the other one. Oh no, the server's down in an hour already. Is time flying by that fast? There we go. Nope. Just one vehicle at a time. As you can see. I think he just hit that one by accident because that build got in the way of the stream of the electricity. But no multi-target like the Spark has. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The Tennessee does not. This game would be hard to balance. Yep. There isn't one meta. There's lances, hovers, spiders, wedges. It's annoying to play against some, but the game is pretty balanced. The game is... For the most part, it's a fun game for a lot of stuff. You know, I think that's the way to say it. There are weapons and there's counters and there's counters kind of thingy. Is that even a way to describe it? I don't know. But I hope you get what I mean. Basically. I'm just trying to screenshot the entire... There we go. Nice. But when it comes to competitive play, when you hit top 20, the 20 best clans in this game play Typhoons, all of them. But at the end of the day, Typhoon hovers are just dominant right now. They are by far the best that you can play. But it doesn't mean that they are solely the best. So yes, I do agree that there are multiple things that you can play, but there are some who definitely feels like they win right now. Try drones and separate triggers, well then they will just target different... you just tell them who to attack. So if I have like this and that, and then I go out here, you know, then it just works like I can go pop them and I can tell this guy to attack that one, I can tell that guy to attack that one. So you can send drones out to different places, but it's all about having them on different triggers. And I can at any time tell the drone to go there instead. And then I can tell this drone to go there. So that's basically the way that the new one works. No big new construction wheel, not yet, no. Nerf Foon and most balance problems go away. Yeah. But I also think it's partially the movement piece that Typhoons sit on, which is the hovers for the most part. I think if they fully nerf Typhoons more, then Scorpions will just become dominant and people will not realize that nothing has changed really. The Scorpion will just become dominant. Because if the Typhoon gets nerfed a lot, then the Scorpion will be the main damage dealer if they hit the damage. So if they hit the damage too much, people will switch to Scorpions for that extra damage. If they hit the HP, Scorpions will strip them all the time, and then Scorpions will also be dominant. If they hit the reload timer, then they hit the damage, and people will go for the Scorpions because those deal way more damage. If they hit the explosion radius, it's a cannon, why would they? Then all other cannon would be better. Yeah. I think it's a rough one. And I don't think nerfing the Typhoons by itself is the answer to it. I think it's mostly the movement part that they sit on. But they are strong as crap. Spiders will be using Foons, yeah, but Spiders are also easier to get around with when it comes to a melee. Like... And Sculpts get beaten by melee? They do indeed. I agree on that one. Typhoon hovers would also be addressed partly with a hover rework. So the way I see it isn't the Typhoon, it's a combo. Yeah. Sculpts at my PS are annoying. Yeah, there are some people who enjoy doing that. I mean, they're too trashy to play at their PS, so don't mind it. Let's see. Do the ninja drones have the slow effect? Yeah, I've actually heard about that, but I'm actually not too sure. Exhaustion, perk drone exhaustion description. I'm quite sure that they do. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm quite sure that they actually do. I've got an idea. Add more movement pods to add counters to the metas instead of just nerfing everything. Yeah, that's also been the suggestion from some people, buffing the counterparts to movement instead of just hitting the movement parts by itself. But I still want to say that I agree that the ride height of some hovers have to be lowered a bit, because hovers are really high above the ground, and it's stupid most of the time how high they can actually go. It is frustrating for anyone else but the hover. Like, Pogs cannot really hit them, melees cannot really hit them. If you have hover catches, then you can hit them. But if you don't have hover catches, then you know, bye bye. Wait. Let me just see something here. Oh, good, good. Oh my god, we still have 181 people watching. I really appreciate that. Let's see. They should fix the hitbox of the Tsunami. The barrel is huge right now. Yeah, that's one of the downsides to them giving the models their own specific hitboxes. Can you shoot a drone with a Skinner for max turbo? I don't know, but I like the way that you're thinking. Oh god, get those plows out of here. There we go. So, I like the, I really like that suggestion. I just need to actually hit my... Oh god, I cannot shoot that high. I have an idea. There we go. That should do the trick. These... There we go. What? What? Okay, good lord, it's not hitting anything. What if I... Oh my god! Then you have your own little personal, you know... Okay, nope. What if we Skinner it after we send it out? Come on. Recharge. There we go. Oh god, I missed that like a terrible noob. Alright, let's send them over here instead. I'm a terrible mistake. You've seen nothing. Why did he sidestep it there? He was like, oh yeah, I know you're gonna bully me, but of course they've seen me miss like 5 times now, so it doesn't... Damn it. Oh my god, stop juking so much. Just go in a fucking straight line. You're a drone. You don't have to be so complicated about it. I fucking give up. Fuck you, drones. No, I don't. Why is it shooting so low? I am legitimate. Stop sidestepping. Stop sidestepping. Is it just me? Alright, alright, watch this. I'm literally just retarded. Can you send them flying with spike? Nope, that doesn't work anymore. You cannot affect allies with impulses anymore, sadly. Better not fucking move. Yeah, nah. Can I just like... Wait, what? Nah, his attack range doesn't go all the way there. Oh, it did there. Can he like hit? Oh. The drone can't really hit much when you Skinner it. That's quite interesting. Oh well. Guys, Is there anything else you want me to check out before we end the stream here? Because otherwise I think we're gonna see if we can round off the stream soon. And call it a day. So yeah. Let me know if there's anything I should check out. Just don't forget to add me when you send the question if you guys all of a sudden write a lot of stuff. Gangaman, do you think the drones will slow people? Yep, I do. At least that's what I heard, but I cannot confirm it in any way. But I've heard that so far. Then we'll have to see. I'm still, you know, I'm gonna have to just watch this Clan War Smith one more time because I'm just in shock. I'm in totally and utterly disbelief. I don't know what to say, with myself right now. Like, look at that. It barely even removes that stuff. Or that. And then, you know. Oh crap, gun mount. Bam! 1400 cabin damage out of nowhere. I don't know what this is. I just simply do not know what this is. Bam! 1500 cabin damage out of nowhere. Another 1500. It's actually 1500 damage per second. It's 1500 damage per second. Any new structure? That's a good question. Nope. What resources do you get for salvaging specials? I would assume a little bit of plastic, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yep. Plastic, wire, copper, so just the same as you get for fusing it, basically. What do those disc shooters do? They kill everything. Everything that even dares to step into their way, they kill. And they do not give a damn about it. They just kill it. Like, you know, you're just here minding your own business. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill this tryhard over here. Just get rid of all of his stuff here. No one wants to see it. Bam, 500 cabin damage all there, and we didn't even try. 700 cabin damage. Like, you know, that skull popper is never gonna degun you because you've killed him before he can even reload his weapons once. So the reason that we deal so much damage is basically because the weapon worked with heating, and combined with the photon cabin as well, then stuff just disappears in a one shot. And that's not a one shot in a good way. You know, it's not like the cool guy one shot. It's a terribly strong one shot, like a terribly strong one shot. And yeah, this is not gonna make it to the live service, guys. I know it looks interesting and everything, but don't get your hopes up. Please don't get your hopes up. It's not gonna happen. It's mostly energy based, apart from the cabin and the nail gun. Yeah. I don't really like the energy weapon concept too much, so I am gonna have to agree with you on that one. What's the range? The range of the plasma cutter and the plasma drill are both 150. Basically. Oh wow, whoops. Pretty chill. Wait, how did they synchronize? Crap. Oh well. How much energy are those plasma cutters? 4 each. Yep. Is there any news about the new relic cannon? Nope, sadly not. I wish there was. I really wish there was. I'm waiting so much for it. And I'm gonna be so hyped when we see it. Like, really so hyped. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited for it. I like energy weapons. I just feel like this is gonna gimp the Bastion more. Yeah. You might be right about that, because the Bastion will get destroyed by this, as they all do. So that's pretty cool. Or bad, depending on... personally, I think... What do I think? I think the Bastion is like... It's a great cabin. And the perk is really strong. But there's so many counters for it now. There's so many counters. All of the people who do not like those sandwiches with like a Bastion and 2 Goliath tracks are going to be really happy, because this is like the perfect weapon for 7-8k. So I personally find that pretty dope. Jack Fowler, thanks for the good stream. Off to get some pasties now. See you in game. All right, my man. Thank you for joining the stream. To make an effective Bastion, you put the plow in front to be shot. Yes, exactly. Anything armorist has to be behind, so that you can utilize the 2 times health for all of it. But yeah, guys, since it seems that there are not a lot of questions left, I'm going to end the stream here. Really appreciate all of you showing up. This has been another insane stream. We hit over 200 people again. I don't know how you guys do it. It's amazing. Like, it's really amazing. This is by far the biggest streams I've had. So thank you so much to each and everyone who joined. Don't forget to subscribe, because there will be so much more of this, and we got to keep this coming. I really value you guys for doing this. So if you haven't done it already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button just down there under the like button, which you probably pressed as well. Yeah. And since there are no more questions, let's just end it. Smurf says, Treeways, love the videos. Really, really appreciate it, my man. Thanks for all the info. No worries. Rinsey, thank you so much for joining the stream, man. All epic cabin have 12 of energy. Nope, there are 11 now. They are 11 now. So all the cabins pretty much have been reverted to the old ones. So don't worry too much about the cabin changes as of yet. It's only the special cabins that will be affected. The rest of them will not be affected. Affected. How do you think the plasma cutters are going to be nerfed? They could half the damage, or at least just a perk. They could half the perk minimum. A minimum of halving it, so it deals like 600 damage with a triple. This. Yeah. Alright, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.